Gotta fix the brows, gotta fix the hair, and do a little clap to hurry up.
That's Michael every time. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. I feel like it's been a little while since we've been here.
Yeah, it has been a little while. The international break is finally over.
Yeah,
definitely putting it past us. But the Serie A round of 13 is finally here and finished.
It definitely took our mind off the national team a little bit, and that was our goal. Roma versus Lazio, the Derby della Capitale, started off with a bang. First game of the round, and Roma absolutely slayed it. I was super impressed with Roma, as I've been with Roma this entire season. Week after week, I keep saying that Roma have done much better than we ever expected them. Now, against a strong Lazio side, to me, they showed that they are still a step above Lazio, and they are still in that tier of Champions League football teams above the rest.
No, I definitely agree. Di Francesco has done amazing after Spalletti leaving such a talented team, but really instilling that backbone mentality. I'm just wondering if Immobile's goal counted, if it wasn't offside, do you think it still would have been the same result?
You know what? And look, I've been saying this a lot. It kind of pissed me off that Immobile scored on his first chance because he didn't score with the national team, and then I have to see him score there. I don't know, but it did piss me off. But anyway, back on track for the game. I think that Roma were just too efficient, too effective for Lazio. They clearly deserved this win. Nainggolan back at his best, an absolute beast, slaying the game. Still my favorite midfielder in the Serie A, and Roma take care of Rome. They win the city for another day, and now on Wednesday, they have to play Atletico Madrid in Atletico Madrid, but we'll have a preview for that one coming up. Next game, we'll talk about Napoli against Milan. Sorry about this one, Michael. Napoli took a 2-1 win over Milan pretty convincingly, even though the scoreline shows that Milan did come back in this one. I thought that Napoli, first of all, Insigne is absolutely ridiculous. It looked like he was playing so that Ventura was watching him
for sure the
entire game, because he's a sick beast, the best Italian talent we have. And second of all, Milan, I think they showed fight too late. In the second half, they started to come back a little bit and show some will to do it, even without Suso, which I thought was surprising, but too little, too late. Would have expected, not really, I didn't expect anything more.
Insigne could have had a hat-trick, yeah, he was playing, he was a beast, but I expected Milan to lose even more. They got lucky that it was only 2-1. Romagnoli's goal, though, at the end, that was a beautiful goal, especially for a center-back.
I think it was with his left foot, too.
Might have been.
The thing is, like you said, you didn't expect anything more, and I know the Napoli is on a different tier than Milan right now, but I still think it's sad that Milan don't have the identity. Like, we'll talk about the upset that we're going to talk about in the next game, that they don't have the ability to create any kind of upset, that we automatically assume. I think there's no unpredictability in their game. And I know it's a stepping stone, but this is a huge win for Napoli at the São Paulo, back from international break, especially when Juventus failed to pick up any points against Sampdoria. That's a game we'll talk about. Sampdoria-Juventus, the game where we hosted a viewing party for this match.
In New York City, guys. It was pretty awesome.
A 3-2 victory for Sampdoria. Let's roll the clip of a little trailer of our day at Kesté in Fulton. 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
We here, boys!
Viewing party in New York City. Sampdoria, Juventus, all the rest of the games. Kesté Fulton. Let's do this. All right. Forza Sampdoria.
Her body's gold like September. She burns.
You remember when we made the Neva in the summer? Check it out.
I got it in Italy. I found it in my stack, and I was like, obviously no one else answers. It had to be IFTV. And I saw the video. I was like, it's definitely them. It says Curious Americans answer the question. And you knew it was us. I knew it had to be you guys.
A little sunshine, cause she needed a dose of rainfall in the evening. The waves crash down and we feel them. Say here's to the nights we steal them. And I be running cause I figured out, the more I slow down, the less I get out. And if we fall, let's be strong now. Moving along, we don't mind, we don't mind. All the good comes in waves. I buy my time by the ocean, and at night I'm awake. touchdown, throw off my shoes. Still the same city I'm used to. And all the reckless things that we do keep us young, they're good signs, they're good signs. Take me out if you need it. Voices of the night, misleading. The tide pulls me in, but it takes it. Thanks to the nights we let go. And I'm hoping that they figure out it's all about the scenery and the ride. No fears and no problems. These moments are so kind, it's so kind. All the good comes in waves. I buy my time by the ocean, and at night I'm awake to feel the weight of your motion. And I want something that's feeling alright. Loose cannon, but still it won't fight. No need to leave, spend our whole lives. Another day in paradise.
Awesome place with truly authentic Italian food. The owner, Roberto, will take care of you. Tell him IFTV sent you. If you're ever in New York City, definitely check out the restaurant, Kesté Fulton. Let's talk about the match, Mike.
Yes,
Tell me what you thought.
This match was unbelievable. I was predicting an optimistic draw for Sampdoria, a nice 1-1 I was hoping for, and they surprised me and they answered my prayers. They were up 3-0 against Juventus, and that is not a mistake. And they fully deserved it. Marco, what do you think? And no goals in the first half at all. All the 5 goals came in the second half. Unbelievable.
Okay. First thing I'll say, I've never in my life seen Michael celebrate more than I saw him celebrate today. He was celebrating tackles in Sampdoria's half that were nothing.
They played so good.
I will say, I'll give Sampdoria full credit. They deserved to win this match. At 3-0 up, they were attacking Juventus. They showed zero signs of fear. They play as a unit. They do not roll over for any team, and this team wants Europe. Led by Gianpaolo, who is a fantastic coach who's transmitting his mentality into this team brilliantly. They fight as a unit. They're more hungry. Zapata on that header wanted to score a goal more than Lichtsteiner wanted to clear the ball out. And I give 100% credit to Sampdoria. It kind of tore my heart a little bit because I love Sampdoria so much, but Juventus is my team, and Juventus extremely disappointing. Extremely. Sampdoria, while I'm giving them credit, Juventus did not perform. The players, it looked like Allegri put out the wrong players, in my opinion. Khedira was non-existent. Some of the players who don't get that many minutes, Bernardeschi, did not show up. I find that unacceptable. I find it unacceptable that these players have a terrible attitude. I don't know if their focus is on Barcelona, but either way, I could accept losing, but I can't accept the fact that you don't try, and I'm not nervous for May. May, to me, it's a long season. These things happen, but when is that spark? When is that catalyst going to happen for Juventus? Last 2 years, they started out poorly. They've been 11 points behind at one point. They had that catalyst that pushed them forward. We thought we saw it already. We said that we thought we saw it already for Juventus. This is proof that it didn't happen. I think they undervalued Sampdoria. They did not want the game as much. Sampdoria 1,000% deserved to win this one. They only woke up when Dybala came in the end, and they are too Dybala dependent. That second goal was not Juventus' goal. That second goal was Dybala's goal.
I definitely agree with you, Marco. I mean, listen, Allegri thought he was going to put up a lineup, not 100%, looking for that Barcelona game. Playing Dybala on the bench, thinking, we don't need him. Then, little didn't know, little Sampdoria scoring 3 goals. Then, hopefully, bringing Dybala in to save the day. But it's not always going to work like that. And he got what he deserved.
100% agree.
He got a loss. You can't
100%.
You can't undermine these small games. That's not how you win the Scudetto in the Serie A.
Sampdoria can't be called a small team.
Definitely
they can't
not.
be called a
Definitely
small team.
not.
They cannot.
Definitely
With the
not.
way that they're doing, still a point in hand, and we'll look at the table after. And also, later on in this video, the president of Juventus Club NYC will give his thoughts and also has a message for any traveling Juventus fans who come to New York. So stay tuned for that. Inter versus Atalanta, 2-0 win. Mauro Icardi stealing the show, proving how important he is for Inter. I keep saying he is the difference maker for this team, led by a very good coach, who we keep saying is also one of the best signings of the summer. and they get this win against an Atalanta who didn't do much, but an Atalanta who's known to upset a lot of the big teams.
Definitely. I mean, it was a pretty straightforward Inter win. Atalanta didn't really do much. They had a few key injuries in their Spinazzola, I think, being one of them.
Yeah.
But yes, Icardi, he's pretty clinical. He could have had a hat trick too. He scores when he wants, you could basically say.
13 goals in 13 games.
He's averaging a goal a game.
That's
if that's not a beast,
thanks,
man. If that's not a beast, I don't know what is. Maybe Immobile, who's a little bit better than him.
He is.
First, though.
Mauro Icardi is so freaking fantastic.
He is.
Huge win. I'm gonna say huge win for Inter because Atalanta is still a very good team.
Atalanta's a top team still.
And it's so weird that Atalanta are playing in Europe and Inter are not. I don't know. That was going through my head. I was like, are Atalanta thinking about Europe and Inter are not? Other games, important facts. Torino drew with Chievo Verona. They missed a Belotti missed a penalty kick.
Belotti, what is going on? Guido should have sold him. I'm gonna keep saying that.
He called it. Fiorentina drew with Spal. They actually came from behind to draw this one. Federico Chiesa got on the score sheet. Benevento nearly pulled off a point, but in typical Benevento fashion, I think they're scared to get any type of point. They went down to 10 men. They lost to Sassuolo, who Domenico Berardi actually missed a penalty kick, but they were still not able to get the win. Former Juventus man Peluso, my little man, I was happy for him, scored the game-winning goal.
Just when you think Benevento would get the first point, they miss a penalty in the 93rd minute, but Sassuolo score in the 94th. Yep. They're destined to go back to the Serie B with no points.
Yes. Another giveaway, guys. Comment below which hat you want. Gave a bunch away at the viewing party, as I'm sure you saw in the little trailer.
Check out the Serie A table. The only other league that's better than this is Serie B, even tighter than this. But guys, amazing. Just a few points separate the top 5 over here. Guys, I dare to say this is not the most competitive league right now, Marco. Could you disagree or what?
It's fantastic. And I'm going to be honest, I'm happy that it's this competitive, making for a very interesting league. But guys, let us know, what were your thoughts on all of the games? Juventus fans, we got to hear from you. Sampdoria fans, are you watching? Are you still celebrating?
And
everyone else who's not a Sampdoria fan, Michael Quintaras over here. Milan, all right, there we go. Milan fans, Inter fans, everyone, let us know down below. Benevento fans, are you there? Let us know, and as always, we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao, guys.
Anyone in NYC?
Anyone in NYC or the New York area, you got to contact me. You know, there's a lot of benefits to being an official club member. Right now, we have submitted, so we are officially recognized. There's going to be events coming up that will be connected directly to Juventus. We get discounts at the online store, discounts at the store in Torino, not to mention help with getting match tickets. Juve is in contact with us, so bringing Juve back to New York over the summer or having them be in the Northeast is going to be better because there's more of us here.
When I saw you guys in Red Bull Arena, you guys were on the field, like taking pictures.
We got to go. I got
that footage.
I got to meet Buffon. I mean, you have a picture of me actually giving Keane a what's up. Nobody knew who he was, and I was like, Moise. He was excited.
That's what you get by being in the Juventus club in New York City. So anyone, any Juve fans in New York City, you could message them, or any traveling Juventus fans, come watch a game with them.
Come watch a game with us.
So message them if you're here.
He's very key on getting his eyebrows.
My eyebrows on this side, both of them sometimes on my left side. It's crazy.
Gotta hate when that happens.